virtually. You can? Okay, perfect. Hey, Carly, can you put David in an office in the front? Carly. Hang on. Okay, why don't you come back here? All right. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for being here. We're going to do a hybrid day, which I'm excited about. And of course, I miss seeing all of you, and I have forgotten my clicker. So here we are. But thank you for joining us this morning. We've got some good stuff to get through. Can you believe that Halloween has already come and gone, and now we are in Thanksgiving mode? You know why I'm excited? There are a lot of reasons for you to connect with people in your sphere right now. Like the kickoff really was Halloween. Now there are a lot of natural connections going on. And so I hope that you guys will really focus in on those connections. This is a great time of year to ask for outgoing referrals and get those in the system. If you don't know how to do that, let Carly or me know. We'll be happy to do it. Friendly reminder, the moment you have a conversation with someone who's looking to buy or sell in any other market that we don't technically serve, please go ahead with urgency and get them into the referral network. And let's go ahead and get that referral rolling. I don't want someone to try to elbow their way into your referral, your hard-earned referral. It happens sometimes. So if you have questions about that specifically, I know you might not want to ask right now, and that's completely fine, but do get with me offline. All right, so thanks everybody for being here. And you know that my goal is really simple, that I want to help you live an exceptional life. And so I want to help you grow your business, work more efficiently, sharpen those sales skills, and help you build your personal wealth and celebrate you in a fresh and fun way. And of course, we always do that by focusing on our core 4 values. We're actually going to touch on all of these today. A couple of them will be kind of brief. Here's just a snapshot of our agenda so that you have an idea of kind of what's happening. I'm never going to get used to you looking at a screen and then there's that screen and then there's this screen. That's wild. Sorry, everybody. Okay, so first and foremost, I want to look at the leaderboard for Just One More. Y'all, this is mission critical at the end of the year. If you have not gotten a listing yet this year, this is the time to push. You don't have to move. I was just giving you a hard time. But now is the time to push, to make those contacts, to communicate with expired listings. Our goal for the year is 175. We aren't that far off, okay? 149 tells me that there's probably a few listing agreements out there that haven't gotten in a transaction manager. So please go ahead and make sure that those get in. And again, you know, a listing that you take today is money right at the end of the year, maybe just before Christmas, or it could be money in the new year. So there's a lot of commission just waiting on you. So congratulations to those agents who have been pushing. And I think Chapman and Co. Cookie, you tell me if I'm wrong, did y'all have 5 or 6 listings last week? It was insane. Like, I don't know how many you did.
5, I think.
5? Okay, well, I'm gonna give you credit for 6. But that was an insane week of listings to get turned in. But congratulations to all of you who are pushing for listings. And I know Alex just got a new listing. I bet it hasn't hit Transaction Manager yet. So congratulations to you too. I'll give you a little shout out since you're here and I can see you. It is, like I said, we're in the last, under 60 days with a push at the end of the year. TikTok, I thought this slide was kind of funny. TikTok, agents who use listing concierge typically have a better payday, but you guys, and they typically tend to be more productive than agents who don't use that program. But, leverage Listing Concierge to help you win business. Consumers really don't know, by and large, the value of what we bring to the table. This is a perfect opportunity as you're connecting with your friends and family, neighbors, people, new acquaintances. You can drop in some of your plan. Believe it or not, you can wrap it into a conversation. If I can do it in my new apartments, you can do it. I might have a referral coming. I'm excited about that. Also, you guys, there is a referable piece here, a referable experience piece here. So when the seller, if you look at that third bullet, you'll close with a 1% higher sales price on average. Okay. So on average, that's about $5,300 in sellers' pockets. I don't know any seller alive right now who doesn't want to net more income. So I just want you to consider that. This could be a referable experience, which of course turns one listing into 2 or 3 more deals. That's part of how this program works. So I'd be remiss not to remind you guys of that. Real Estate New Year. I don't have half the office participating yet, but once half the office starts participating, we still have some time. We have about 45-ish days or so. It's not too late to get involved. We kicked this off on October 1st to just get ahead of all those goals and systems this year for next year. But you guys, there's still plenty of time to get rolling. For our office, my commitment to you when we rolled this out was a gift card for a nice fancy dinner at the Epic Chop House right across the street. But we need half of our agents to participate, and then we'll do a raffle based on that. So you guys, there's still more prizes, and let me talk to you more about the prizes. So I thought this was kind of an interesting quote, and I've already shared it with some of you, but what the new year brings to you will depend a great deal on what you bring into the new year. And again, friendly reminder, 2021 isn't over. If you haven't taken the opportunity to just dive into something or plan, get your business plan together or just start a new strategy, now's the time. If you put in the grit right now, this is money at either at the end of this year, because we still have a little time for that, but it's really money at the beginning of next year. And that's really important to sort of springboard your business. And a time, January, February, when things sometimes are a little bit slow for most agents, certainly not our top producers, but for most agents across the nation, January, February tend to be a little slow because of the lack of prospecting activities at the end of the year. Thanks for joining us. All right, so you guys have seen this grid before. This is a snapshot, and I will send it out to you after. And then, of course, for those of you who are here, this is printed. These are all the steps and things you can be doing to generate business in the new year. And then, of course, you get credit for Real Estate New Year. Of course, once you do all the things, and Carly and I are managing it on the back end, so make sure that every Friday you get your numbers and what you did to Carly so you can make sure you get credit. But once you check all the boxes, you are entered in a chance to win $1,000 in cash. All 3 markets are competing, but $1,000 in cash that will be paid to you right before Christmas. It's like the week of Christmas. So you have until December 14th to go ahead and get a hustle on some of these things. I mean, does anyone not need $1,000 going into the holidays? Show of hands, right? Like everybody could use $1,000 right now. All right. So let's talk about business planning. This is of course part of our coaching to confidence piece. You guys, there is a 2-hour workshop that is it's available online in Sales Pro. And it's available, I double checked last night, at least 4 times over the next 2 months. So if you do not have a business plan, this is a great class. So a business plan will be your foundation, and that's really what you should expect. Now, I do want you to assign a number. I know I've met with a few of you now already to have done your business plans, and a few of you were like, I don't know that I really want to commit to a number. You need to commit to a number, okay? I'm going to tell you, and you'll learn why in the class, of course, and then I'll help you with that. So I want you to take this class. You can learn how to set goals, annual goals, monthly goals, daily goals. You know, there are some folks, myself included, I can't consider the day closed without making my 5 calls. Did you know that? No, you just think I sit in this office and do nothing, I'm sure. No, I make calls. So either I'm calling you to check on you or I'm prospecting. Either way, it all goes into prospecting, but I can't close my day without making my calls. Some of you are the same way. Identify the activities to support your financial goals. Different financial goals need different activities. I think that's pretty simple. And of the agents here, what's going to work for David may not work for April. What works for April may not work for Alex, and vice versa. You'll be able to develop strategies to implement in your business plan. So what kind of strategies are you going to use? Like big ticket items. And if you think about strategies, I know Monday in the agent roundtable, we talked about basically cold calls. We were cold calling expired listings. So some of you want to throw up at the idea of making a cold call. I mean, there's no need. Just get your barf bag ready. But if it doesn't make sense for you, of course, don't do it. There are plenty of other strategies out there that are winning strategies. And then your goal is to create within this class, and you'll have plenty of time to ask the questions and have some reflection time and that sort of thing. But you will actually be creating 1, 3, and 5-year goal projections. Okay. Sign up in Sales Pro. If you don't know how to do it, you don't know where that is, it's in Desk. Carly or I will be happy to get you signed up, but there are 4 opportunities between this month and next. Any questions, comments, or emotional outbursts there? Seeing none, hearing none. All right, I got a little video for you guys. This is the goal projector demonstration. And if this buffers, I will roll on the floor because I've already tried to make it not buffer.
Hi there, I'm Jimmy Rose. I'm the real estate sales instructor for Coldwell Banker Realty in New Jersey and Rockland County, New York. And I'm going to show you quickly how to use a goal projector, which is basically a calculator that will tell you how many contacts and appointments you need to make in order to make the financial goals that you put into the calculator. So let's get started. You find this on Desk. You would go to Desk and then Sales Pro, put in goal projector into the search field. Any of the results that come up that are boot camp resources or virtual LAMP resources or Outlast resources all have a link in there that says goal projector. So any of those will work if you open those up and click on goal projector and then follow the on-screen prompts to get to the point where it actually launches it for you, then you'll be where I am here. So let's get started. The first section is determining what your financial goals are. And this kind of is designed to help you along the way in case you don't know that off the top of your head. So if you know your estimated bills per year, you could put that in. Let's put in 42,000 there. Desired savings this year, say you want to save $9,000 this year. Any additional real estate expenses that you can expect, perhaps reinvesting back in your business, marketing, etc. Maybe that's $5,000. And then we all have goals that we'd like to accomplish. It could be a vacation, it could be joining a gym, it could be taking dance lessons, who knows what that is. So let's just put in some numbers here for those. So maybe 2,500 here for whatever goal number 1 is, 3,500 for goal number 2, and 5,000 for goal number 3. Those are probably some pretty expensive dance lessons. Section 2 is all about the average sales price in your market and what you're seeing paid out as a commission. So be a buyer's agent for the moment. What are you seeing paid out in your area as far as what the listing side is paying to the buyer broker? In my area, it's 2.5%. So that's what I'm going to put in here. I'm actually skipping one here. And what the average sales price is in your market. If you're not really sure what the average sales price is in your market, there's a couple of different ways to go about this. You could speak with the manager of the office that you affiliated with, or you could go onto Desk, go into Prospect Square, and do searches by area in Prospect Square for the area reports. Depending on the areas that you're going to cover, you would have to do one for all of those areas. and then add those all up and divide it by the number of areas, and there's your average sales price for the market area that you're working in. For example, today, we're going to put in $375,000. Yours will probably be different than that. Section 3 is the commission split that you and your broker agreed upon. That could be anything. We're going to put 50% down here just to make this easy.
Sales price is
in section 6 and 7, I'm sorry, 4 and 6, we will give you these numbers. They don't automatically populate in this calculator, but just for your own purposes, these numbers we're giving you are from NAR. So NAR states that, National Association of Realtors, that the number of appointments needed to result in one closed transaction is 3. Meaning for every 3 appointments you go on, you're going to get one, you should expect to get one closed transaction from. That's based on the data that they've compiled. How many weeks a year are you going to work? A lot of you want to put down 52, but you have to have a little balance here. There are holidays, there are sick days, etc., vacations. So maybe for our example here, I'll put in 48. Section 6 is also a number we give you from, again, NAR. And NAR states that the average number of prospecting contacts to result in one appointment is 30. So we're going to put 30 in here. If you have different numbers that you are aware of based on your own results, then you can put in your own numbers for section 4 and number 6. If you don't, it's best just to use the NAR numbers. The number of days you work per week, 8, no. Most of you will want to put in 7, but oftentimes you will take a day off. So maybe 6, maybe 5, it all depends on what you want to put in here. I'm going to put in 6 for our example, and then I'm just going to click calculate. And it's done all of the math for me, which is why we like this. So you'll notice in section 1 at the bottom, it tells you your business financial goals is to make $67,000. I put in the average sales price and the commission percentage paid out to my side. That results in a commission coming back to my side of $9,375. If I have a 50% split, it did the math. That's pretty simple. That's $4,687.50. And that's, just round numbers. We're just keeping it kind of simple here. That means for me to make my $67,000 that was the result of everything I put in section 1, I have to close 14 transactions. Since I have to do 3 times as many appointments to get one transaction, 3 times 14 turns out to be 42. That's the number, that's the result of the calculations after section 4. Since I plan to work 48 weeks a year, the number of appointments I will need each week is 0.88. I would advise you very highly to round up. Most of the tracking tools that are available do not allow you to put in percentages or decimal points or fractions. So you'll always want to round up, because if you round up, there's a better chance of you hitting or even exceeding your goal. After we calculate that, it does actually calculate that you need 26 prospecting contacts per week to get your 0.88 appointments per week. So if you're going to work 6 days a week, the division says daily contacts needed is 4.33. So we're going to round up both of these to say, I got to make 5 contacts a day, and that has to result in 1 appointment a week in order to reach my goals. How much time should I put aside for this? Well, they generally figure about 10 minutes per contact, because you will get voicemails, but you'll also get into conversations with people. So based on the 4.33 contacts daily needed, that's 43 minutes. If you're going to round that up to 5, then round that up to 50. You can create the results in a PDF that you can download and print out and share with your manager, or you can recalculate the numbers if you find out from your manager maybe you put the average sales price in there correctly, or something else is missing. So again, very easy to use, tells you exactly based on the algorithm how many contacts and appointments you need to make in order to reach your financial goals in your particular market. So thanks again for joining me today. Again, Jimmy Rose, Coldwell Banker Realty, real estate sales instructor for New Jersey and Rockland County, New York. Happy prospecting.
So was that helpful? If you've never sat through one of his classes, you really should. He's a great instructor. We're really fortunate to have a lot of great instructors. Let me minimize this. Any questions or thoughts? Did y'all know that we had that goal projector? No? Okay. She an AMP? Okay, good. So for those of you who've done AMP, yeah, you probably remember it.
I didn't know
Surprise.
do it.
Yeah.
We had to do it ourselves.
Something that I want to remind you guys is, and I put it in the chat, like he was mentioning round up, he was getting fractions of numbers, and that's fine. But I want you to, because we've had a lot of conversations and you know, some people aren't ready to buy or sell right now. So remember, it's your money. You can't put your paycheck in someone else's hands. All right. So when he says round up, so, you know, if he needed one, you know, 0.88 appointments a week, so that's one, why not maybe bump it up to 2 just in case? Okay. Yeah. So like you guys have heard, like Carolyn shaking her head, like I know that, but like seriously, you want to bump it up because things happen, right? Other agents insert themselves at the last minute and steal the business. I'm not speaking from a recent thing. I am, and I'm still bitter about it. Anyway, you know, maybe choose to go with, I know, it's appalling. Maybe they choose to go with another company. Maybe their credit is so bad, it's legitimately going to take them a few years to rebuild and work on a few things. Maybe life happened and they cannot sell right now. Or buy right now. I mean, there are plenty of things that happen, but don't put your income in someone else's control, right? You're independent contractors for a reason. Round up. I don't think you rounded up enough, in my opinion. Any questions or thoughts on that? No? Okay.
Other than just a comment that, you know, you can't go on 0.8 of an appointment. So you got to round it.
Yeah, absolutely not. And you guys aren't even on a 50% split. So I loved that. I was like, well, that's clearly not our market. Anyway, all right. So you guys, let's, so I've already told you the class of the month is business planning. I have another message from Wendy Crane. If you don't remember her, she's got a lot of energy. Do you remember her?
I have to see her.
Okay. Okay. She was an awesome agent when she was an agent with us, and now she's in our education group, and she is just phenomenal.
Hey there, Gen Blue Nation. Wendy Crane here, your Vice President of Learning, back to share with you the class of the month for November. Now, if I had to take one nugget out of what I learned in my 10 years of selling real estate, it would be the importance of business planning and goal setting. And that is why during the month of November and December, we are going to feature our business planning class. We're going to feature it for 2 months in a row because we know this market has been crazy. You've all been very busy, but it is extremely important to take the time to plan and to set goals for the following year. If you don't know where you're going, you're never going to get there. So we hope that you go to Sales Pro today and register for a class in your region.
All right, so I'm going to minimize that. I don't know if I can even see the screen. Is it on the minimize button?
No.
Yeah.
Go to and stop. Here.
Yeah.
Down.
Okay. Can't close out all my tabs. I won't remember what I had going on. All right. So thank you, Wendy. You guys, and I hope you'll get signed up for it. Again, it's in Sales Pro. On Monday of next week, we have a social media mastermind series. And this is in addition to the social media classes that are offered in Sales Pro with our local marketing folks. But you are going to be hearing from 3 top producers who do an outstanding job with their social media on Monday. I know Patrick O'Connor just joined us was it a couple of weeks ago or a few weeks ago? Like my weeks are running together, but back in October for one of our agent roundtables, and he had some great things to say about video and just some of his strategies there. So you guys will not want to miss it. Register in Sales Pro, okay? If you're interested in global luxury, we got something coming up for you on Friday, November 12th. So that's next Friday. It's the Coffee Talks. I don't know if any of you, I think a few of you religiously go to the Coffee Talks, and that's great. This will be no exception. This is global luxury is a very specific designation and qualification that we have within our company. So if you want to be in the luxury arena, this is where you want to focus. Okay. Now, let's talk briefly about one thing, listing concierge. I know we talked about it a few minutes ago. I want to make sure that those of you who have never used this know in that pink box that there is a delegation function. Okay, what does that mean? And what is Okta ID? The long and short of it, if you want to delegate access to Carly or me, you can. We can help you big brother your orders in the back end. Likewise, I'm looking at a team member right here. Y'all can delegate to your assistant, okay? So let's say that you have an unofficial, unlicensed assistant or an official licensed assistant. We can help them both. If they're licensed, they would hang a license with us. If they're unlicensed, we can just get them login credentials so they can help you do more business. You don't have to have a licensed assistant. Maybe it's your transaction coordinator that's going to help you with this. That's perfectly fine. We just need to get them access to our systems and tools, and we can do that for you. They'll have limited access, but there's a delegation feature in Listing Concierge, and then there is a delegation feature in InTouch. So if you haven't used either of those, you should. If you don't know how to do it, ask Carly and me. We are here to help you, and it's super simple. The only thing you're doing is basically sending them an invitation to their email. Any questions about that? Comments, emotional outbursts, as you're already making the text chain? Are you? All right. So you guys, let's look as we are in the fourth quarter and approaching the end of the year. Let's talk about money. Our great partners at GRA have co-sponsored a great event that's coming up in a couple of weeks. Spend less on taxes and more on you. For those of you who are earning upwards of $20,000 in gross commission income or more, if you have not set up a tax shelter, you should. If you don't know how to do that, come to talks like this. And also remember, we have a business relationship with Joe Silva and Prudential. You and your spouse, or just you, can sit down with him and have an honest conversation about your finances, and he can help you with anything, any kind of guidance. And meeting with him is free. Certainly, if he helps you set up, a 401k or something like that, that'll be a paid event. But he can help you with strategies, and it's all about helping you keep more of your hard-earned income. All right. So I hope you'll join us for this tax strategy section with GRA. Speaking of more money, did you know that through the month of September, our company, Coldwell Banker Realty, so the corporately owned side, has paid our agents over $9.3 million in referral rewards? Who is cashing in? Many of you are. Many of you are cashing in. If this is not part of your business plan to refer agents, whether they're new coming from school and about to pop, or they're producers that you've worked with at other companies, or anybody in the middle, you absolutely should be cashing in on this. It is easy money. Does everybody remember what they earn? 2%. April's got it. 2% for 2 years and 1% forever after, so long as you are affiliated with us. You both are affiliated with us. This is for all 600 some odd Coldwell Banker Realty locations. So this is not just for our office. It could be in Texas. It could be in PA, wherever there's another Coldwell Banker Realty office. And it never penalizes the agent. It comes out of company dollar. And this is a revenue share program. You guys are going to hear a lot of noise about profit share. Well, anyone who knows accounting, do y'all remember those classes from high school and college? I don't know, did you just skip them all together? Well, profit is after expenses are paid. And a lot of profit centers, especially one here in town, loves to not pay their agents that profit share because they can't do it. So ours is a revenue share program, and it's a top line. And if you have any questions about that or want to see a P&L, I'd be happy to show you how it works. Okay.
So it's 2 and 1% of the gross.
It's of the gross commission. Yeah. 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 It's some big money. There are most agents earn a couple of $1,000s a year. Some are earning over 10. So it's up to you. Yeah. So it pays to work with people that you enjoy, right? And that you respect.
I just had a deposit this morning.
Whoop, whoop. Money, money. How much was it? I'm just curious.
$88.
All right. What could that buy you?
Gas.
Gas. Okay. All right. I got it. Gas, groceries, whatever. And you know, some of these deposits, and it depends on the average sales price too. So higher average sales price closing, those deposits turn out to be $100, $200 and more dollars a piece. But it all adds up, and it all is money in the bank, right? It all adds up. You're getting them. I know you are. They're pretty nice, huh?
Keep selling stuff.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah, that's great. If you're not set up for some more tax savings and some retirement planning, again, having that conversation with Joe Silva and Prudential, or go to Wealth Builder Expo, and there's a lot of information there that you can kind of sift through on your own, and just get an idea of what we offer our agents. There are plenty of ways for you to strategize to save for retirement. Maybe those referral rewards can go straight into a retirement account. You'll never notice the difference without them. It's a great idea. So let's look at a couple of pieces of our great culture. Friendsgiving. Are we ready? I'm ready. I got my stretchy dress on. I'm ready for turkey and all kinds of fun. So I hope you'll join us for fellowship, good food, and fun at our annual office Friendsgiving on the 17th. Cocktails and setup will begin promptly at 11:30, and then we'll have the blessing right at 12, and then we'll get to eating. So I hope that y'all will join us for that. Cookie has already signed up for ham and delicious macaroni and probably something else. I'm bringing some cocktails. It's a bourbon drink. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. But y'all, this is really fun. It's been a really long time since we've all gotten together. So I hope that you'll join. Yeah. Hey.
I hope there's a non-alcoholic version for the pregnant lady.
You can have water.
No.
I'm just kidding, Shelby. I'm glad you joined us.
I would like sparkling white grape juice in a champagne flute, please.
Oh.
I heard red wine is good though. If you have like 6 ounces of it, I think you're fine.
I think that's after.
But my in-laws are old school. I'm not allowed to have anything. My husband would divorce me if he.
We won't tell.
We'll
have something.
You can't even have caffeine.
You can't have caffeine?
Nope.
I am drinking coffee. Y'all can all kiss my ass.
I love this. I can't wait to put this on the internet and share this with our office. So we will have plenty of options for anyone who doesn't want to take a cocktail. Oh my Lanta, I can't wait to see all of you. We are due for some fun and some laughs. All right. If you want to participate with the pie pickup and the client appreciation day, shoot me an email. We need to I do need to get a count of pies in the next couple of weeks so that I can make sure to let Costco know how many I need to come pick up. And if you want to talk through logistics, give me a buzz and I'll be happy to talk you through those logistics. Any questions or comments? It's Tuesday, the week of Thanksgiving. They come to the office to pick up their pie, have a conversation with you, and hit the road. Hopefully they're taking this pie to their families or maybe just going home and eating it. They're huge. But if you have any questions about that, let me know. And if we don't do it this year, it's fine. I just wanted to make sure, just for consistency's sake, I make sure that we offer it again. Any questions there? No? Okay. You guys have seen the calendar, and if you're here, we have them printed out and ready for you. We've got Carly's teaching classes just about every Friday this month. We have a couple more roundtables coming up this month. For those of you who joined us on Monday, I hope that you have a fruitful time with our discussion. And if you joined us on Monday, I need your update. It's a big deal. We're going to strategize together. Also, if you guys haven't gotten with me to do your business plan yet, or you need a part 2 of your business plan that we needed to schedule, let's go ahead and get that on the books. Let's see here. Let's talk about some production. We had some major production in the last month. So and this is just for our office. In the month of October, Stephanie closed 5 deals, shortly followed by Elizabeth Shamble and Denny, and then Chapman and closed 4. Congratulations. That's a big deal. You guys are still pushing at the end of the year, and that's where we want to be. And then I thought I'd pull volume. I know some of you are really concerned with checking out volume. So congratulations to our individuals. Stephanie closed $1.36 million in volume, shortly followed by Elizabeth and Denny, and then Chapman and Co. closed almost $1 million. So congratulations to all of you. And this is, I mean, it's a big deal. That's a lot of production. I want you guys to keep pushing. And if you didn't close that much, that's an idea of what top producers do in our office. All right, so let's check out some successes. Did you guys know that October was National Disability Employment Awareness Month? If you didn't, did you know? Oh, I thought you were saying yes. Okay. If you didn't see this, Carly, this is the post that was shared, but one of our very own Carly Becknell and Brinkley were asked to participate in a kickoff event for a new initiative in York County called York Can. And Carly's been a part of our Coldwell Banker family, of course, you know, since February of this year. And she's been a very inspiring employee to have. So York Can's mission is to bridge self-advocates, service providers, families, caregivers, and professionals to make York County a better place to live for people of all abilities. The kickoff event was on Tuesday the 5th in October in Rock Hill at Miracle Park, and this event featured 6 life-size cutouts of individuals with disabilities who are successfully employed, and Coldwell Banker Realty is proud to say that we are an inclusive employer. So if you guys didn't see this, I would be remiss not to note it. So thank you, Carly, for representing us so well in the community. Our very own hometown hero. She didn't know I was doing that. Okay. And then some more good news. Sarah, hopefully next week, I'm going to get with you to talk about the Safe Passage adoption for this year going into December. We wanted to get an earlier start this year.
Yes.
Yes. And then thank you to those who were able to join us for our golf event. We did a Making Strides Against Breast Cancer event out at Firethorn Country Club last Monday. Was it last Monday? I feel like last week was such a blur. We had, I mean, kudos to all of you. Sarah, you got whole sponsor that was wild. Whatever that dune buggy thing is, that was wild and such fun. We had a great gift basket and 2 from our office. So thank you, Alex, for doing the spa day. That was awesome. I don't have the final tally yet, but we raised a heck of a lot of money for breast cancer research. And of course, April was one of our survivors there that day. So it was just really a fun event. I'm really glad that you guys joined. It was a lot. It was a big day, big volunteer day. Here are some of our golfers. If you're wondering, the guy on the far right is my husband. That's Adam. He's a willing participant. And to the left of him is Alan John. But you can barely distinguish who it is because of those glasses. But here are some more pictures of our volunteers. But you guys, thank you for volunteering. And if you didn't get a chance to volunteer this year, it really is a lot of fun. Even more good news, we have donated as an office 57 pints of blood this year so far, which means we have impacted 171 lives this year. And so our goal, the goal that they set for us, I didn't know what our goal should be, but the goal that they set for us is 75 pints. So we are almost there, but we'll exceed our goal. But our next blood drive is on November 23rd, which is coincidentally the Client Appreciation Pie Pickup Day. So that's the Tuesday of Thanksgiving week. Literally, give pies, give blood. It's just it's going to be a big day. So hopefully you'll join us for that. Give blood, then eat pie. Yeah, you're right, because otherwise we'll be fainting all over the place. All right. Who has any questions, comments, or emotional outbursts?
Anyone has gotten a donation form?
Nicole maybe. Email her. Who else has a question, comment, or emotional outbursts?
This is Elizabeth Shamble. Can I put in a plug for a coming soon?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, great. So, I have a 5-bedroom. It's in Kings Grove, which is just over the Lake Wiley line, and it is Clover Schools. So if you're doing a search, it doesn't necessarily pop up.
Okay.
You know, you would be searching for either Clover or Lake Wiley, so people don't know about it, but it's a fabulous home. It's less than 2 years old.
All right. Well, perfect. That's awesome. Thank you. Does anyone else have any coming soon buyer needs?
Shelby, will you tell them about Ann Carson?
Oh yeah. We need a buyer.
Is she not on the line anymore?
I don't know.
Well, we just lowered it yesterday.
Okay.
Kind of $449, I think.
Wow.
So it's priced right now.
Bring your buyers.
We need a buyer.
And Elizabeth, I'd like to announce I have the one in Stafford Park here in Rock Hill. So it's under 300. So you guys check it out. Let me know if you've got a buyer.
Yay!
And I have an investor who's looking to buy multiple properties to fix and flip or rent out. So if you know of any good deals, let me know.
All right. Awesome. Okay, April, you got something?
I need a horse farm in Chester County.
April needs a horse farm in Chester County.
Can be with or without all the major buildings.
Can be with or without all the major buildings. Horse property.
So what's their price point, April?
200 to 450 or 500.
Under 500.
Under 500.
Okay. We might have something for her.
Oh, it's Cookie Chapman.
I'll get with her.
You'll get with her? Okay, perfect. Who else has something? I like this.
I have 3-bedroom and English Trails.
All right, Alex has a 3-bedroom and English Trails. Do you want me to mute myself and you talk about it? No, let's do that. Sorry, I should have thought about that.
So I have a 3-bedroom in English Trails, and then I also have a coming soon on Youngblood, and it's sitting on right over an acre, and it has an in-ground pool. It's 4 bedrooms and it has an office. To be determined.
Ballpark?
625, 630.
And whoever was reaching out to April, this is Jen.
Well, it's a 5-bedroom. The 5th room does have a closet, but septic is for 4 bedrooms. So 4 bedrooms and an office.
Okay.
Question, is that coming soon or is it active? I might have somebody.
Elizabeth Shamble might have somebody.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. What else do we have? We're just selling properties on this call.
Elizabeth, can I also mention whoever was going to get with April and Chester, if that doesn't work out, y'all let me know. I have someone looking also for 5+ acres in Chester, and they want it for a horse farm as well. So
okay,
keep me in mind for that.
That's Cookie. I'll read. Who is this? This is Cookie.
Joanne Fowler. I can get you her contact info.
So if I
get
then I'll have one to sell as well.
Oh, and then if April is saying if she can get these buyers under contract on a horse farm, she'll have one to sell.
And it's beautiful.
And it's gorgeous.
Okay.
I love this. Okay, so Horse Farm needs April Morris.
I have needs, but I can't.
Nobody has any leads on anything in Manchester Village.
Does anybody have a lead? David is here right now. He's looking for leads in Manchester Village.
If somebody desperately wants to buy in there.
We have a desperate buyer.
I can't unmute.
I can mute. Okay, who else have a need?
I have a need 5-bedroom, north-facing home, Fort Mill schools. North-facing home.
Okay. You better get out your compass.
I know. I don't even know how to do that.
That's tricky.
Yeah.
And I always wonder, is it north facing as you look at the house or if you're in the house looking out?
If you're in the house,
Looking
I
out.
think.
Okay.
Front door facing north. Yeah.
Okay. About that. We're toggling with mute today. All right, who else? Ooh, I love it. This is a great reason to go over time. Anything else? And if you guys want, you can ping me today. If you want to shoot me an email with your new listing or coming soon or buyer needs, I can send them out to the whole office. But you guys, thank you so much for joining today. Hopefully this was really productive for you. I'll see you this time next week for our last sales meeting of November, because we're gonna have Friendsgiving, and then it'll be Thanksgiving, and I don't want to coincide too much with holidays. But you guys, thank you for today, and hopefully you'll be joining the business planning classes if you don't already have your goals, and if you haven't already set up a time to meet with me to discuss your business plan, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, thank you very much. Take care, be well, and hopefully I will see you soon.
Thank you. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.
Bye.